Alright guys, got something to share with you today. So I racked my brain over this for like, I don't know, a couple of days, trying to find a way to mount the rear mud flaps on the model here. So you can also see that you can't see up inside the model there anymore. You can only see the running gear and the suspension. You can't see up inside the model anymore. A really good solution for this. It's really easy. It's free. You can do it at home. All you need is a good sharp knife or X-Acto knife or scalpel, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so stay tuned, watch the video, and you'll figure out how to make some dope mud flaps and hide the inside of your car. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's get this body off so I can show you what I did. Now I'll probably be redoing mine because this is the first time I did it, and I know I'm using my pliers to take off my body clips, but I have the body protectors on there, so relax, alright? So we'll pop this off, and I hope this is going to help a lot of people because I had heaps of trouble trying to find anything on how to mount them, how to mount mud flaps, where do you put them, like how do you hang them without them getting in the way of the car, the model, you know. So I hope this really helps someone that's trying to get this scale look that I'm the same as, like, you know, I'm trying to get this real scale look of this car, so when I eventually finish the track outside, that's also going to be a super scale rally track out the backyard I've got, I'm going to take photos and footage and try and get it to look as real as possible. That's my end goal. So that's why I did this mod, right? Let me just take the body off here. Look at that. As you can see, it's not attached to the body, right? The mud guards aren't attached to the body, they're attached to the chassis. They're actually attached to this, the cover, and they're just flex fit around there with a little bit of Velcro tape, right? So what I've used here, don't worry about this tape here, I made a cut here, and then I didn't want that cut, so I've just put some tape in there to support it. I will be remaking this piece of plastic, or freshen it up and clean, but this, like I said, this is, I just figured this out like a day ago, alright? So you can see I've basically got it to the shape of what I need, alright? This is just some random piece of plastic, sort of, it's not too thick, it's got enough, you know, enough movement to give it, so it's got enough play to get knocked by the stones and everything. So anything you can find that's going to have that flexibility, you need to be able to curl it, you know, you need to be able to move it and bend it so you can actually manipulate it to where you want it to be, right? That's anything, and that's just something I found at the house. This is actually the plastic film that's one of the layers that's inside of a plasma screen. So if you happen to say, I don't know, kick a plasma screen right in the middle of it, I don't know why I've got this plastic, but if you were to happen to do that and then dispose of that screen, you'll find this plastic inside of it, as well as like 3 or 4 other layers of different thicknesses and different types. So that's just what I'm just recycling as much as I could, you know. So what you want to do is, I'll take this off quickly, as much as I don't want to because it's such a finicky thing to get right, but it will be make it a lot easier for you guys to figure this out. And as you can see, it's just wrapped around. It's just, I stuck it on here with some tape. This is the Fazer Mk2, by the way. I should have stated that, but it'll be in the title, so people that are looking for this will know what they're looking for anyway, or they'll come across it. See, it's very much like paper, so it's got, you know, shape. You can mess with it a bit. I'm taking it off for you guys. I don't want to, but I'm gonna, for you guys, just so you can see the shape of it. I'd like to make a graph of it and make it so you guys can just trace my design onto the plastic that you're going to use, and then cut it out and you can just stick it on. Okay, so this is the basic shape of it. And I stuck these mud flaps. They're actually a different plastic. They're actually from a an old card wallet that I had. So it's almost like rubber, but it's very flimsy, very durable. And then I just stuck some stickers on it to make it look legit. Okay, so that's the overall sort of shape that you're gonna need, right? But if you were to say, cut a piece of whatever plastic you're gonna use, similar size, so like this piece that I'm gonna use later to redo it, and then you can kind of just like put it over. So like what I did is I tucked it in the back here on that flap, that little beveled flap at the back, and then you just roll it around. And then you can just cut it to the shape, draw it to the shape that you need whilst you're wrapping it on the vehicle. You know, that's how I did it. And you'll end up with a shape like this. I don't know what shape you would call that. But, and if I can, what I'll do is I'll make this into a document this size, so then you guys can download it in the comments or in the description. If it's not there, it's because I couldn't do it. But that's the sort of size. You want to make sure you leave some tabs when you draw it out. So I've got these two tabs here, so then they can actually stick to the side of the model of the this inner body. That's why those tabs are there, so they can actually attach to the inner body. I'll replace that tape with Velcro, so then it'll all just come on and off a lot easier. That's the end goal. And this will be gone too. Like I said, I made a cut here that I didn't want in the end. All right, so I'll leave this up here. I'll try and keep it as still as I can, and you can sort of copy the shape that it is, noticing the areas that I've cut out for the wheel arches. And don't forget these tabs that are up the top here. But that's kind of the overall shape. And if, like I said, if you were to find a piece of plastic or material that's just as good, you'll be able to wrap it over the back when you've got your cover on here. And you'll be able to make the overall shape of it anyway. And you just cut it out. And look at that, that bit goes into there. I've got Velcro tape under there, but it just doesn't seem to stick onto the back here. But it's, you know, I need to get some new stuff. And then I just use the body pin hole that's here as well already to help pin it in as well. And then you just stick it where they need to be stuck, pretty much. I'll tidy this up later because it's a bit finicky. I'm not gonna do it on camera. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all you need to do. Like, and it gets that scale looking pretty good. And like I said, once you got it in there, you can't see up inside the model, so it hides all that, being able to see straight through the model and stuff. So that's what I did to hide it. I hope somebody enjoys this and does the same thing and finds, or even if you've got another version of this that you think it's better than mine, let me know, because I'm always up for making things better or better versions of things. I've also yet to do the front archways as well, so I'm pretty much probably going to do the similar thing but up the front. But I was thinking of using some because I've seen some other tutorials of other people trying to make inner wheel wells, and they use disposable cups. So I'm going to try and use these because they're about pretty much just the exact size. These are actually KFC potato and gravy cups, so they're like the perfect size for the wheel arch. So if I cut them in half, I can use, you know, on either side, and that'll have a wheel arch in there to make it look a little bit better. And then you just paint it all. As I'll do with all that, I'll just paint all that black and you won't see it, and it'll all be black. And then I didn't get a chance to get in the backyard because that rain's been going crazy, so it's a lot of indoor activities this week. So I'll probably get some shoe goo and some tape and shoe goo the inside of this body, make it all solid, finish up the interior completely because I haven't attached it properly. I was thinking about putting a roll cage in here. I'm not too sure though, so I'll overthink that over the weekend. But I want to shoe goo it to make it all solid and seal up all the wiring for my wiring harness and all that. And then I was going to probably also shoe goo a little bit of this just to get this attached and get some more Velcro on it and just get it all squared away so she's all sweet. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope this has helped someone out. I know someone was in the comments asking about it. So there it basically is, simple solution. It's actually a really good one. I was pretty proud of it because I think it looks really good once it's under the body. And yeah, there it is, peeps. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, help me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 and I'm almost there. So if you're watching the video, just do a little bit of that. Just a little thumb movement, a little likey, a little sub, that's all, you know. All right, guys. Love you, RCs. Get it up. Let's go.